Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Right, today I am going to be starting with my Christmas decorations. Now I know it's really early, it's only October, but I went to town and the shops are already full of Christmas decorations. I couldn't believe it. And I thought, well, if I need quite a few for my craft market store, I should probably start getting into it now. So I've got a good range by the time I put them up for sale. I went and brought a little Christmas tree just to use as a stand at the markets. So today we'll start off with a relatively easy one and then I'll really get into them later. So I've got these 4 moulds here. These are just from Temu. I'm going to be doing some blue glitter, a little bit of Pinata Barger blue alcohol ink, and these little tiny snowflakes. So everything that you see here I got from Temu, and I will put it in the description for you. So my first step is I'm going to be putting a little bit of glitter in these top bits, and I want the glitter just to slowly come down, and maybe I'll put a little bit in the bottom as well. So I've just mixed up 120 mils of my resin. Let's pop a bit in there because I'm not going to need much. That might be too much. I only want a little bit. I want to make it quite thick. Oops, glitter. These lids are really hard to get off. Right. Quite a bit, I'd say. A bit more than that. Alright, put that aside. And next little cup, we'll pour in 1, 2, 3, probably not quite all of that actually. Right, put some of this Barger blue in, Pinata. Now I don't want it to be over powerful, so I'm just going to do 2 drops. I just want a hint of blue in there. Now I wish I had a vacuum chamber because there's trillions of little bubbles in that. But what I might do, just to give it a little bit more sparkle, I'll put some of this crushed crystal in. Just a tiny bit, not much, maybe that much. Yeah, I couldn't believe the Christmas decorations are out already. It's only Halloween. Not that we celebrate Halloween that much in New Zealand, really. It's more of an American holiday, I think. Okay, that looks good. Can see a little sparkle in there. I'm going to just set that aside and wait for those bubbles to try and disperse a little bit, just spray a little bit of alcohol on top. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes and we'll be ready to go. Let's make a start anyway. So what I want to happen is I want my glitter to be predominantly in here, a little bit cascading down, and maybe a little bit in the bottom coming up. So I only want a little bit in each end. So very carefully try and put it in here. And I'll put a little line down the bottom. Probably a bit more than that. I hope this works. I have it in my head what it's going to look like. So we will see. Oops. And we'll see if it moves. Normally resin likes to move back to the centre, so I'm hoping it'll drag down some of that glitter. Maybe chunkier glitter would move a lot easier. If not, I'll just manipulate it with a skewer or something. I thought I would have seen some movement by now. It's okay, we'll just give it a helping hand. I'm just going to look from the side to see how full these are. Yeah, they're quite full. Not quite domed, but quite full. Okay, oh yep, that one's starting to move. Shall I give it a hand? Maybe just a little bit. Seems to want to stay put. Okay. I don't think I'll play with it any longer. Just leave it there for now. It might move on its own anyway. Just wipe that off. Okay, now I'm going to pop in these cute little snowflakes. Tiny. What can I pick them up with? Maybe a little silicone tool. They might stick to that. I just put a little bit of resin on it. And pop these down in here. Cute. You know what would look better than blue? Silver. Silver glitter. And it would look like snow falling down. Next time. Okay. Now I'm just playing. I shouldn't, because that's how you wreck things. Okay. Leave it alone, Trish. Leave it alone. Stop fiddling. Cool. Okay. We will be back shortly. I'm just going to move this one over. Cool. Right. I'm just going to keep an eye on those and see what happens. Back soon. Just going to pop the leftovers into one of these Christmas decorations. Let's get the spray first. Right. Oh, it's getting thick. Okay. I'm going to pop the glitter into all the points. Oh, there's a hair there. Stray dog here. Wow, that's getting thick real quick. Not quite enough. Okay, do I have any leftovers? Yes, I do. I have a bit of clear left over. So I'll just top that up with the clear. Put the clear straight in the middle. Whoa, lots of bubbles. Oh dear. I'm not happy with these. Just realised with having the transparent colour in there, I'm not going to be. If I put words on, the words are going to show through backwards on the other side. So I might have to give that a miss. This might just be one of those things that was a try hard, but you know, experiment, call it that. Is it full? Pretty much. That'll be interesting to see what that ends up like anyway. Just poking the skewer down into that, the tips, try and prevent bubbles forming there. Okay. Now what should I do about these? That's not how I envisioned at all. How can we fix this up? Should we put in more snowflakes and just have snowflakes? Because you're going to be able to see them from both sides. So I think, yeah, I might do that. I'll just take my gloves off and not touch the resin and put some more snowflakes in, eh? We won't do the words. Just pop these snowflakes straight on top. Getting them on the mat, not in the... Here's my tracks. Right. They will just have to be what they are, I think. Usually if I have a video that hasn't, you know, turned out the way I want, generally scrap it, but it is what it is. I might as well show you what I got up to, and at least you can learn from my mistakes. So my mistake on this one was, I think a chunky glitter would float better, and maybe silver glitter with the blue transparent resin. Yeah, that would look better, eh? Huh. Oh, good. Let's see what they look like when we unmould them anyway. I'll buy some silver ribbon to hang them on. This one might end up looking better than these. These was the leftovers. Okay, radio. I'll come back when these are completely cured, and then I will just dome them with a clear resin. Okay, back soon, guys. I'm hoping this one's going to be really pretty. Please, please, please. Yeah, not what I expected, but it's... What I could do is highlight these with the silver marker pen. I mean a permanent acrylic. Yeah, that's a great idea actually. Where is it? Right, I'll just carry on doing that and then we will do something with these. Okay, I've taken one out, it looks quite good. Let's take them all out and then see what I'm going to do. I actually like how some of the snowflakes are on the surface and some are behind. It gives it some dimension. You turn it over and it's the opposite on that side, so these are quite sparkly and these are deeper, if you know what I mean. Don't know if I'm making sense of that. There is a lip here, so I am going to have to just top coat these. Maybe I will cut a silhouette out on my Cricut of maybe a Santa's sleigh or something, but just not words, because the words will be backwards when you turn around, and I want these to be both sided, so it doesn't matter how they hang on the tree. So they're not too bad. I don't think I'll actually do much to them. What do you guys think? What should I do with them? Let me know in the comments what would be a good idea. What if I should put silver around the outside? Yes, 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 yes. That's what I'm going to do. Silver pen. Just going to run it along the edge. And do the other side as well. So let's compare. Doesn't stand out too much. Maybe I will do the whole side. You can see a little bubble there. Another little bubble there. Okay, I will just finish these up and I will put some strings on them and take some photos and show you guys right at the end. Okay, next scene. Alright, let's make these with the Cricut. I'll use holographic, I think. Okay, I've cut out these little decals. Just have to weed away the excess. They're very fine. So I just have to be careful not to rip. tiny bit in here to get out. Oops. Okay, that's it, I think. Oh no, a little bit there. Cool. Right, what have we got? Yep, that's good. Right, transfer them onto the sticky. This is always the hardest bit, I reckon, trying to get this on. Ha! Got it. Right, I always find this bit difficult. Well, that was a first. Normally it's a lot harder than that. Okay. Probably go on an angle, I reckon. Awesome. And there we have it. It's not holographic on the back side, it's just a shadow of the transfer bit. It's pretty cool. And I did these two as well. Awesome. Okay, I'll put some photos up and thanks for watching, guys.